girl. Santa's gonna bring you lots of gifts because you're so good. Yes, you are. You're the best. Okay, bye.
She's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
All right.
Is this good? The distance?
Yeah, I think so. You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You look really nice.
Thank you very much, baby.
You're welcome.
Are we ready to start?
Yes.
Okay. Love you.
Love you.
I love you.
Know you.
Love you.
Know you.
Okay. So,
Okay.
no, you're way too far from the mic.
I was getting there.
You're crouching when you do that. That's better.
Okay.
Oh, good. Big stretch.
Yes.
All right. Hello and welcome back to... I'm drawing a blank.
Where do I sit?
Where do I fucking sit?
Are you
Here
for
we
real?
are. Shh, don't say anything. Okay. This is our beautiful podcast that we love and we know our shit. And I am one of your hosts, Sasha. This is my other half, Alessia, my wife, my everything. And we're gay for each other. We've been gay for each other for the past 10 years. And here we are. Here we are,
episode 5.
Yes. And don't forget to follow and subscribe everywhere possible if you love us and if you want more of us. Because there's a lot more of us out there in the world. So, yeah, just support us as much as possible. We'd really appreciate it. And today we're going to talk about something very lighthearted. Yeah, do you want to introduce it? Because I feel like you're going to take the lead on this one.
Why the fuck do you say that?
Because you shared some very interesting stories with me
Yes,
about this topic. So I'm very excited for you to share them with the rest of the gays.
The topic is sex and dating.
Oh, shit.
But before we get into that, we should probably tell them how our date went. Because in episode 4, we spoke about love languages. And the little game at the end was to plan a date that would satisfy our top love languages.
Right.
And we went on that date and we did exactly what we planned.
Correct.
And did you enjoy yourself, my love?
I did. Did you?
I did. My needs were satisfied.
Yes.
Yeah,
so were mine.
You were really fun when we were playing Mario Kart, and you, even though you were swearing and yelling a lot, it was really funny.
I warned you. I gave you my warning, my usual warning. Whenever we stream on Twitch, I always have to warn people and apologize in advance because I'm not a gamer. So shit really frustrates me and fucks with me when I'm playing. So I always have to give a little disclaimer to people that I do yell a lot and I curse a lot, and I just can't help it. It's a sickness. I don't know what to tell you. So
it started off rough, but you got better.
Slowly but surely,
did great. And I really had fun with you.
We're gonna keep practicing though.
Yeah.
Because I wanna beat you.
Okay.
Beat your ass.
Yeah.
I used to play Mario Kart when I was a kid, and I was so freaking good at it. I don't know what happened over the years. They made it harder.
I just need you to get your drift down. I need to keep teaching you how to drift.
Girl, I've been drifting.
Yeah, but do you drift so long to the point where when you let there's a little colorful electric burst in your tires that gives you a little boost?
Oh, I don't know.
Have you noticed that yet?
No, I have not.
Because the longer you hold the drift, the bigger boost you're gonna get at the end of the drift.
Well, you just taught me something new. Perhaps that is the issue.
Perhaps. According to my calculations, your drifts are mediocre.
Yep. Hey, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, woman.
You want to go right now?
No.
Okay. So the date went very well.
Yeah, we have really funny shit to talk about, so let's get to it.
Okay.
Yes, the date went well. Yes, it was great. We love each other very much, and we're still married.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
So, sex and dating, specifically funny and embarrassing stories. We asked our fans to send some in, so we'll take a look at those later, but they a couple of them reminded me of some really funny times that I had with you and without you, before you, back
Honestly,
in the day.
the majority of my embarrassing sex stories are with her, so I'm excited to share them, but also anticipating some secondhand embarrassment for myself. But that's the whole point of the episode, is to laugh at ourselves and, you know, just laugh with ourselves.
Yeah.
Sometimes at ourselves too, but yeah.
It's more like when you think back to it later that it's funny. And you reminded me of things that I totally forgot about.
Right.
Like how I spilled red wine on your carpet. One of the first times that I came over, I fucking knocked a glass of red wine right before we were about to get down to business.
All over my white carpet, people.
Yeah, it wasn't really sexy.
I mean, no, everything you did was sexy. Like, it was just, I was so freaking down for you. Holy shit.
Yeah. I was mortified, though.
Yeah, you were fucking embarrassed.
I was really embarrassed.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. Yeah. Did it, you know, clearly it didn't affect anything, and here we are 10 years later.
Yeah.
So, you know what?
And you know what I was also thinking that was really amazing about the first times that we were together was that you sat me down and you asked me what I like.
Oh,
and what I like and what I don't like.
That really stuck with you, huh?
It really did, because no one ever in the history of all the people that I've been with has ever asked me what I like in bed and what I don't like. And I was fully taken aback, and I was like, oh my God, wow.
Aww.
Like, this is women, you know? This is how women get to know each other and please each other, and they want to, like, do what other women like. And, like, it was
correct,
incredible.
but also this is me.
Yes. You're very special.
And I'm the only me out there.
Yes.
So.
I wanted to bring that up because yes, I did spill red wine everywhere, but I was really impressed. And like, I just jumped you after you asked me that question. Like, I told you what I like, and then I was like, oh my God, this needs to happen like right now, because just that question alone was such a turn on.
Yeah, listen, I wanted you so bad. I really needed to know everything that you liked and didn't like, so I can ensure that I lock you the fuck in and forever from this moment on. I was planning on setting the bar extremely high. I was going to set it so high that you can no longer go below that level. Yeah. So that I can lock your ass the fuck in for the rest of my life. Because when I first met you, I just knew I was going to marry you. I just knew it. I was like, oh my God, she's the one.
No.
She is. Yeah.
I love you.
I love you.
And we both like, after we slept together a couple times, we weren't official yet, but we tried to go on dates with other women, and it just like really didn't work out.
Really? Why is that? Tell me more. Tell me more about that not working out.
Well, like, no one compared. Like, I was just thinking about you the whole time, and I was like, oh man, this is a waste of time. I should just go back to her place and pick up where we left off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And one of those times, it was a very regretful experience for you, right?
What are you talking about?
You were telling me about this crazy girl, the bra girl.
The bra girl is also the oh my God girl.
Okay, so then tell them the story of the oh my God girl. Let's get into it. I'm so excited.
Okay, so well, some of our fans have already heard this story.
It doesn't matter. It's for people who have never known about us before.
Okay,
and who will now never look us up ever again.
Okay, so before being with you, there was my ex, and after my ex, I went on a rampage, and then I met you. But in between, in that small rampage window of doing what I was doing and going on dates almost every night, I went on a date with this girl that I found on Tinder, and she looked great in her pictures. But then when I showed up, I wasn't expecting her to be so tall. And I was like, this doesn't look like, it looks like her, but not really. So I was a bit confused. And throughout the date, like she went to the bathroom. So then I checked my phone and I was like, oh shit. First of all, the first red flag that happens, it's her sister. in the pictures.
That's you.
She's taking pictures with her sister. Why is her sister in every fucking picture? How the fuck are you supposed to know who it is? They look really similar, but one's like 2 feet taller, and like it's different. Anyways, so that was an issue, and
Correct.
I realized when the girl went to the bathroom, so I texted my friend. I was like, "Oh shit, I think I'm on the date with the wrong girl, with the wrong girl in the picture. I think I'm on a date with the sister," and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Listen to everybody listening. Honestly, like if you're gonna be on a dating app, don't post a picture with a bunch of people, because then it's like which one are you in there, and two, certainly not with someone that looks like you.
Yeah, and not every like have some pictures of you alone, you know.
Most of the pictures should be the person alone. I mean, if you really want to show that you have a social life and you have friends and shit, like maybe you could post like one picture with a couple people, but not like a whole ass group of people. No. But like you're saying, like every single picture of hers was with her sister?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh god.
So that was red flag
that's on
1.
her, honestly.
So then I go to the bathroom. I come back, red flag number 2. She checked my phone and she confronted me about texting my friend she was like, "So you thought I was my sister?" And when I sit down, I'm like, "What?" I was like, "Oh my god, she checked my phone." Unfucking believable.
On the first date.
And
probably
I was
the first,
like,
hour
I was
of meeting
like,
you.
I was like, "Oh, well, you guys, you're both so beautiful. Like, you look identical." And she was just like, "Okay, whatever," and like brushed it off. And I was like, "What a save." But then I was like, "Yeah, I don't really see this going anywhere." But we just kept drinking, kept talking, and I guess I had a couple too many drinks. She invited me back to her place. I went, and she decided to put on blue as the warmest color.
Of course she did.
And that's when I found out that she had just gotten out of a relationship with her ex-boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
And that was just like days ago.
Okay, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Detail.
So that was like red flag number 3. And then she came on to me, so I was like, "Okay, all right, this is happening. Let's do it." So we started, and I really wasn't doing anything special, but she just kept moaning, "Oh my god, oh 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 my god," like over and over and over. And I legit, like, I could have stopped what I was doing and she would have kept going. I really wasn't doing anything special. I was like, "Okay.
Oh.
Like, it's too much. It's a lot." So there's that.
Right.
And then I made the mistake of sleeping over.
Jeez, how many mistakes on your part?
So many.
I didn't realize how many mistakes you made on that. Like how many bad calls you made that night. Honestly, now from this point on, it's on you.
Okay. So I'll speed it up. So she asked me to drive her to work in the morning. I drove her, and then I realized, like, I couldn't find my bra in the morning, and I was like, "You know what? Whatever. I need to go. Like, I gotta go to class." So I left, like, I drove her to work, and then I knew exactly where I threw the bra. That's the thing. I knew exactly where I had thrown it, and in the morning, it vanished. And I looked around, and she wasn't helping. So I was like, this is fucking weird. And I'm convinced that she hid it from me on purpose so that she'd see me again.
Wow.
Because I legit knew exactly where I threw it.
Terrifying.
So I had to eventually see her again and get in. It was pretty fucking awkward.
Yeah, I remember. Oh, man. We were together. We had started dating
Weren't
by then.
you with me in the car?
No, absolutely not. No. But you, I remember you were like really dreading it that day. And I was like, "You can do it, babe. It's fine. You got this. Just
This
tell
is
me
my
after."
favorite black strapless bra. I needed that bra.
I know. But I remember like the dread that day. Because we were like freshly started dating and shit, and you were like, "Oh, I really gotta go get my bra.
Yeah.
Like, I love this bra." You still have it, right?
Yeah, I do. It's been more than 10 years. I have that bra.
Yo, when you find a good bra though,
Yeah.
you will do anything for that motherfucking bra. I mean,
It's irreplaceable.
I don't wear bras.
You don't wear
anymore.
bras anymore.
I gave up on the bra life.
No, but it's perfect. Like it's just my only strapless bra. And
But I
gets
do
the job
remember. I do remember back in the bra days.
Mm-hmm.
Those were terrible days. But back in the bra days when I had a good bra, it was like, I don't care what happens in life. This bra is a part of me. It's a part of my identity. So I understand that was your bra. Every girl has like that one bra, you know. So, anyways,
Yeah.
I feel you, baby. It's okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, you
Thank you for
survived.
supporting me.
Always. Wow.
The rest of the stories are not my fault.
They're not your fault?
No.
Okay, go hit me with another one.
Okay. I think I might have already told our fans this one too. This Startling Queef.
It
Girl.
doesn't matter. Just spill it.
Okay, so
Go.
just like this one is really easy. Like I was going down on her.
Wait, fix your hair, man. Fix your hair.
Oh, thank you,
It's a
baby.
little, it's like, you know,
It was good.
part it a bit more. Like, give it some fluff it up. Just fluff, like, go like this.
I don't do
The
that.
front. Just go like,
Babe, I don't know. I don't do that. I don't know what you mean.
I don't do that. I'm too cool.
It's good?
Okay, I'll fix you up later, but it's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
So I was going down on
I
this
would still
girl.
sit on your face, but yeah, you were going down on a girl.
Yes. I was going down on her and she queefed and I got startled and I also felt it like part my hair.
That's what I want to do to you right now. I want to part your hair a bit more
So
in the middle.
queef
Should
in
I
my face.
just queef on your head?
Come here and queef in my face.
You know, some people can queef on command. I used to be able to. Actually, there's a move that I know how to do that would make me queef instantly.
Yeah, I know that move.
No, that's one move, but then there's another move.
There's
but
another
anyways,
move?
Yeah, I could bust it on you in a bit.
Okay, cool.
Help you part that. Those
So there
hairs.
was that. Okay, can you say a story now? Because it's just like
No, keep going. It's really funny. Okay, fine.
You say one.
Okay, so I have quite a few, and the majority of them are actually with my wife. What was the first one? My goodness. Oh, well, I remember the first couple of months that we were dating, you know, we were having like sex like bunnies, right? Like that's all we did all day, every day. And so I remember, you know, in the beginning it was very much like we're on our A game, right? We're doing like all the moves and we're just like really impressing each other and doing everything to like wow each other and blow each other's minds and shit, right? So it was during that phase. I just want people to keep in mind that it was like the most exciting and most vulnerable phase too. And so yeah, I just remember having like the biggest choking fit of my life mid-sex with you. And I don't know if you remember that moment, but oh my fuck, I was mortified. Sorry. I was mortified, man. Like I was just it was one of those that just wouldn't end.
I kind of remember that we had to stop everything because it wouldn't end.
It wasn't ending, man. It was one of those, and it was like one of those. It wasn't just like a cough or two. Like
You couldn't talk.
yeah,
You couldn't speak.
yeah. Basically, it was that
You
bad.
couldn't let me know if you were okay.
I also couldn't breathe. I was just dying straight up. I was like, I think this is how I go, because it was just never ending. It was the worst choking fit I've ever had in my life. I don't even know what the fuck I choked on. I think it was my own saliva or water. Anyways, it was so bad, and we had to stop everything, and it totally killed the moment. But then, like, I was just too embarrassed to keep going, man. I was just like, good God. Like, I just pulled all these moves, and I was just like trying to be so sexy for her and everything, and then I fucking choked to death, like mid-sex, man. Like, and I think I was topping you too. Like, that's not even fair. I had to be topping in that moment too. Like, God.
It didn't matter because we're here today.
No, but it was so bad, babe. Like, it like scarred me. Like, I'm never gonna forget that.
It wasn't as bad as the time that you farted. When we were having sex, because like we weren't very far along, and you farted while you were strapping me, and it smelled.
Hey, too far, woman, too far. No, listen, okay, listen. Let me
What?
explain the situation. Let me give them a little bit of context. 'Cause
Okay.
You totally embarrassed me right now. Okay, so the situation was that I was banging you,
Yes.
and I had to stop for like it was coming, right? It was coming, and I was like, no, and I was like trying to hold it in, like I was clenching a little bit, you know. And then I had to like, it was so almost there that I had to stop for like a quick second just to like focus on like the clench and make sure that it was gonna go away. But instead, when I stopped, it went out. It was like, okay, now it's my time to shine. Boom. And then it happened. But
But you didn't even pull out.
It wasn't.
You were still inside me. Like, so I got a bit mad.
But see, that's what makes me sad, is because it was honestly an accident. I didn't do it on purpose. My intentions were...
looked like you were trying to hide it.
My intentions were good. I was trying to make it go away, and then it backfired. And it shot out instead. And then, because I'm so lucky in life, it was smelly, and I didn't think it would be. And that's that. Okay, that was my fate that day, okay? And then on top of it, as if that's not enough, that's not embarrassing enough, you had to then call me out, stop everything, and also get mad.
Yeah.
And then years later, you're still mad. Fuck is that about? It was a fucking accident, girl. Unbelievable.
It didn't look like an accident.
Okay, well, I'm fucking telling you, it fucking
It looked
was.
like you stopped, farted, and then you tried to keep going. You tried to keep going after, like as if nothing happened. That's probably why I was like, excuse me?
Listen to me.
What the fuck?
Listen to me. I didn't think you heard. I thought I was in the clear.
You were.
I thought I was in the clear. So I thought, oh, we're good. And you only realized because you smelled it. Unfortunately, it creeped up. Usually my farts don't smell. But that one did for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways. Next. You happy? You embarrassed the shit out of me?
You know what? Okay.
God damn it, woman.
Okay, that reminds me of the pee-pee
Do
girl.
you freaking forgive me or not?
Okay.
I can't believe we're still talking about this 10 years later.
I forgive you now, baby. I won't bring it up anymore.
Okay, thank
now
you.
that everyone can hear it, it's over.
You're satisfied now? Now
Yes.
the whole world knows? All right,
Yes.
great.
Okay, but the
Glad
pee-pee
you got your
girl.
closure. What do you mean the pee-pee girl? What the fuck, pee-pee girl? What do you mean?
I kind of blocked this out of my memory for a long time, and it recently came back.
I really hope it's not what I think it is.
No, not on me.
Okay.
No, it's not what you think.
Not that there's anything wrong with it, but like I'm really not into that,
Neither
and
am I.
neither are you.
No.
So if you were into that, there would be a problem.
No, I'm no. This is not where you think it's going. Okay.
Again, nothing wrong with it. To each their own. Just not my thing. That's all. But what the fuck happened? No, but you can't like get distracted. No.
But she's
like,
having Twitch dreams. She's running in her dreams right now. Look at her. And she was snoring before. Look at that.
babe, I'm scared.
Okay. So, this was actually the first girl I ever slept with.
Even better.
It was like the second or third time that we slept together.
Okay.
I invited her over to my place, and we had quite a bit to drink, and she doesn't remember this at all. But
She doesn't remember this at all?
no, she didn't. She doesn't remember it
She
at all.
doesn't even know about this story?
I never told her.
So even if she were listening right now, she wouldn't know you're talking
No.
about her?
No,
Okay.
she wouldn't.
Okay, that's great. Okay.
Yeah.
Spill
That's
the
why I
beans.
feel like it's fine to share it.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, so it was the third time we slept together, but the first girl ever. So, we had a lot to drink, and we slept together, and she was sleeping over, and I've heard that she does this in her sleep, that she gets up and she goes and squats somewhere and like pees in her sleep, like sleep peeing. And I woke up in the middle of the night. Yeah. Sleep walking and peeing, squatting somewhere random. And just doing it there. So I woke up in the middle of the night, and
But
she
like,
had
whoa,
gotten out of the bed.
hold on, you like take off your clothes and you sit and you pee? Like,
Yeah.
like you're fully like
Like as if you're going to pee outside somewhere.
so you don't pee your pants.
No.
Wow. Okay, that's interesting. All right.
So she got out of the bed and went right next to the bed and took her underwear off and just like leaned against the wall and just like peed right next to my bed. And I was like, no. But then she was just like asleep and couldn't like process or hear anything. And I was like, oh. And it was like long too. Like it was fucking never ending. And I was like, oh my God. And I just like, there was nothing I could do. It was like, yeah. So it happened. And then she just pulled her underwear up and just crawled back into bed. And as if like nothing happened. And I'm just like sitting up there like,
Oh my
what the fuck?
Oh
What the
my
fuck do I
God.
do? So I got up and I went and I grabbed a towel and I just cleaned it.
You cleaned it.
Yeah, I wiped it all up and I cleaned it.
You cleaned it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That is very embarrassing, but I want to say that's really big of you to have cleaned her pee and not even like.
I really liked her.
Oh, baby.
I really liked her.
Oh,
But I
my
knew nothing
love.
was going to happen because she had a boyfriend, so.
She had a. Oh wow! I keep blocking that detail out of my head for some reason. Like with every time
Yeah.
you tell me a story about this girl, so okay, hold on. Let me get this straight. You never told her.
Never told her, no.
You never told her.
Never.
You just went about your day. Like she was clueless, and she's still clueless to this day.
Yeah.
So you just like went about your day the next day and just like had
I acted
breakfast
like
and
nothing
shit,
happened,
and then,
yeah.
like you just,
Yeah.
you acted like nothing happened.
Yeah. I didn't want her to be embarrassed or, you know.
Wow, babe.
Yeah.
And you never brought it up.
Never, no.
You never told anybody.
No.
You're so nice.
Thank you.
That's a very nice thing to do. Well, I mean, she'll never know that it happened because you said she's never, like,
Yeah.
she never even realized that happened. She
No.
has no recollection of it.
0.
Holy moly. Wow.
Yeah.
How'd
And
you never tell me about this? That's wild.
I think I like blocked it out.
Oh my God. Okay. Poor girl, man. But I mean,
Well, she's fine.
no, I mean like poor girl that she has this, I don't know, it's a
Yeah, it's a
condition
sleep
or
pain,
something. Like,
a sleep pain condition. I don't know.
yeah. Holy shit. I actually kind of relate to that because, well, okay, hold on, let me clarify. I relate to the feeling of really liking someone, so you continue to pursue them despite like really unfortunate incidents and, embarrassing stories or whatnot. Because I also have this, okay, so I have a story. It was like a long fucking time ago. I mean, everything was a long time ago, right? Because we've been together so long. But back in the day, I used to see this girl. I really liked her, and we never became a thing, like official or anything like that, but we were like dating for a while, and I really caught feelings for this girl. Like I really did. And usually I didn't. When it was back in my single days, like it was really, really rare for me to catch feelings for anybody, let alone like want to settle down and commit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but she was different. I really wanted to I wanted something with her. So anyway, we were seeing each other for a while, and sleeping together for a long time and stuff. And there was, it was just so weird because like,
Just say it.
yo, for some fucking reason, the only time that I actually catch feelings for someone, it was like the universe slapped me behind the head and being like, no, bitch, it's not happening. Because like every time we would sleep together, even though it was always like intense, right? Because there was a lot of emotion there and this and that. And like she also apparently kind of like caught feelings for me. I don't know if I really believe it because she never actually went through with wanting to get serious. So
Okay.
anyways, every freaking time we were having sex, something weird happened. Whenever she was like inserting me with her
Fingers?
fingers, I'd fucking bleed to death, man. It was like a fucking open faucet. I just
What?
bleed and bleed and bleed and bleed. I don't know. It was like the way she was doing it, the angle. I don't know what.
Did she have long nails?
No, she did not.
They were short.
They were short, and
Filed?
yeah, they were filed. And I checked because I was like, why the fuck am I always bleeding? You must be hitting a spot or something. And that never happened to me before. Never.
Was it rough? Like,
No. I mean, okay, so it was intense. But it felt really good. I remember it feeling really good. Like, I don't know what angle she was hitting, but it felt like really good. And for some reason, my vagina was just like, nah. So I'd fucking bleed to death every time. And I was like, why the fuck am I always bleeding? Like, it was so bad at one point. And it was not my period. Okay, I just want to get that straight. It was not my period. And it was one time we were having sex in the back of my car and like at night, right? And she was doing that, and then I get home, and I'm like, I open the lights, and then I see there's like fucking handprints on the back seat, and
Whoa.
it's like handprints, but it's like blood, you know?
oh my God.
And I was like, what? How? What's happening?
That's so annoying.
And it's not just that, okay? The universe was like, nah. Like, you're not gonna fucking date this girl. You will not date this girl. Because also, never happened to me before. As if that's not enough, I kept getting yeast infections after yeast infections after fucking yeast infections.
No.
And I was just like, why am I always having a fucking yeast infection? And I'm not prone to them.
I think she was injuring you, and then you were catching a yeast infection from being injured. I
Okay,
think.
but listen to me. Since her, I haven't caught a yeast infection. I'm not prone to them.
There was definitely something that she was doing that was hurting the inside of you.
I don't know, but it was so annoying. It was like, fuck. Like, I just couldn't, like, and here I was, like, you know, trying to impress her and trying to give her my best moves and this and that and, like, really wanting things to go further. But, like, every time we'd be left all, like,
Confused.
and I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, every time, like, again, you know? And then also, I didn't want her to think, like, I know yeast infections are super common for women, but, like, I didn't want her to think that I was, like, some sort of, I don't know.
Like
prone
to them? Or
Like, I didn't want her to think that this would be an issue, you know? Like, that I'm very prone to them or that, like, you know, I don't know. It was just so embarrassing. It was really embarrassing because I was like, fuck, I really like this girl. Like, why is this happening to the one girl that I like? It never happened to me before. So I was really pissed off about that. But anyways, that was embarrassing as fuck.
It's annoying because you
think
don't like. It's just like, fuck, yeah.
But also that person's only experience of you was that.
Right.
So of course you're going to be telling them like, this has never happened before, I swear. But it was real. Like, it was true.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. It's
That was just another unfortunate event.
Aw.
But
I'm sorry, baby.
is the light like making me too like bright in the cameras, you think?
No.
Yeah.
But there is the shadow of the blinds on you.
Right.
So
Should we just reach over behind you real quick and just like close, like just double the thing behind you?
I can't reach over. I have to get up.
Okay. That's fine. There we go.
Yeah.
It's a little better.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, so yeast infection galore with this one.
What about getting caught?
That's happened to me a few times with my ex-girlfriend. It has. But
With the same person?
no, just an ex-girlfriend.
Okay.
I remember we had like trespassed someplace and we thought no one was going to be there because we trespassed. But right in the middle of her giving me oral, like, people totally like walked, like a whole group of people just like walked right up to us, and I was just like,
group.
a whole ass group.
Like a tour or something?
No, just like a gang, like just a gang of dudes and chicks, and they're just walking right along and walking towards us too. And I was just like, it's funny because I didn't realize like until I like lifted my head and they were like right there, and I was like, okay, my pants are down, the girl's going at it, and I was just like, I just freaked out and I like pulled my pants up and we ran away. Legit.
I trespassed too. Onto like some sort of like private historical property. I don't even know.
And you got caught as well?
Yeah.
Shit.
We
thought we were being so smart.
This is the heart attack girl.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's the same girl. So
wait, okay, I don't fully remember that story because you told me that years ago.
Yeah.
So
that was the one time I met her. We went on a date and then we were like driving around. We were like, let's fuck. Let's find a place. And we just like found this random place and we just drove in the driveway and just started hooking up in the back of her car. And then there was a security car that pulled up next to us and was flashing the light in the car.
Oh,
and
God.
We were like, oh shit. We're like, drive, you know? So we drive away and like we leave and it's just like, oh my God, you know, it was crazy. It's so wild. And then that was it. And I was like, okay, cool. Nice knowing you. But she kept texting me. And like, I had an amazing time with you. You're so special. And that was so much fun. Let's do it again. But she lived far, as lesbians do. They live fucking far.
You didn't want to move?
No, I didn't like where she lived. But I also like barely knew her. Like, there was there was a language barrier too.
Oh, was there really?
Yeah, there was a language barrier, so we didn't really talk much.
Okay.
So, and she lived like 3 hours away, so I was like, meh.
Okay.
This isn't gonna work out. I'm not gonna pursue this. But she was pursuing hard.
Oh boy, here we go.
And I was like, I just got a relationship. I'm not looking for anything serious. Like I told her straight up, and she was like, I have a heart condition, and this is like really upsetting me, and it's hurting my heart. And I was like, well, I'm sorry, but like I told you from the beginning, I just got out of a relationship. Like, I'm just looking for fun. And before we even met up, I told her this. Like, I was very crystal clear.
Right.
So she tries to pull that on me, and I'm sorry. Like, I'm not looking for anything serious once again. And then a couple of days later, she texts me, I've been in the hospital because of my heart, because you broke it, and you put me there. And all this stuff, and you can fix it, and no, like all these things. And I was just like, oh my God, is this really happening right now?
Like guilt tripping you for
guilt
her being
tripping
in the
me.
hospital.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure she was probably lying and she just really wanted to see me again. I don't know.
Toxic. Very toxic.
I just like all of that was just like a huge red flag. And I was like, no.
Yo.
I was like, done. That's it. Not answering anymore. No, thank you. I don't need that drama. Too much.
That's a therapy alert right there.
Big one, yeah.
Holy moly.
So that's that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you threw one my way. Let me throw one back your way, Missy, who fell asleep on me mid-sex. Dude. Are you fucking kidding me?
That was just once. And
Okay,
we had sex in the back of the bus a bit.
Okay, listen to me.
We started.
You can't. You don't have nothing there. You can't even try and save yourself from that one.
You got a point.
Because you fully fell asleep on me.
I did.
So we were in the back of a bus in another country in Mexico, like having fun, whatever, coming back from like this excursion, the back of a bus, doing stuff. And so we were like really heated and we wanted to get to the hotel room quickly to get down to business comfortably, right? And in the privacy of our own bedroom. So that happened, but it didn't really happen because like you were unconscious half the time.
Because you lay me down and you're going down on me, and I was so fucking tired from being in the sun all day at all inclusive, drinking, and then we go out to a party and I'm just exhausted. I passed out like immediately. Like I was so tired. I'm so
nice.
Sorry.
Wow.
And I was the one who was like, let's go, let's do it.
Yeah, you were and I was like, are you sure you're not too tired? Like, we can go to sleep, babe. Like, it's fine. You're like, no, I'm so done, horny with you. And I was like, okay, here goes. You fucking. Yo.
I did.
I will never forget that.
And you woke me up and you're like, are you asleep?
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
You got mad.
Jesus Christ.
You got mad.
Anyways,
I'm sorry.
I do remember one time we were in the middle of like the heat of the moment, right? And I I don't know what dawned on me. Like, it was, I don't know, your tatas were flying around and shit, and I just like slapped them. And I was just like, whoa, what happened there?
I remember that.
Okay, so I was just like slapped. I just slapped one, you know, I just like I slapped it. And then like, so we kept going, everything was fine, you know? And then like years later, it dawned on me that I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
Why did I do that?
I was like, why did I do that? Like, I should have asked. I should have asked for consent before slapping a titty. And I didn't. And then I felt really bad in that moment, but it only dawned on me years later. I don't know what happened. I was introspecting or journaling or whatever. And then it just like, I got a flash and I was like, oh, fuck. And then I came and I apologized to you years later. Slapping your titty.
You're so cute.
Oh, God. What's wrong with me?
It was really
Anyway.
an in the moment thing, and I was like, all right, yeah.
Before you do that with partners, people, you must ask for consent. You must know.
It wasn't
if they're
hard
okay
or
with
anything.
it. Well, I know, but
It was like
I think it was a bit harder than that. But anyways, you took it like a champ because you were also into it and whatever. But
they were flying around.
yeah, they were
doing
flying
the
around. They
circle
looked
thing.
so juicy and just Anyways, so that happened. And I apologized. So hopefully I made up for it.
You did. You did, baby. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. There's one story that you told me last week. I don't want you to forget to mention it on the pod because it's fucking funny. It's when you were messy AF for no fucking reason. I just think it's so interesting because you're so not a messy person.
I'm
like,
not.
You're like the least messy person that I've ever known
really
in my
not,
life.
yeah.
Straight up. So like that shocked me coming from you. So you have to say it. You have to tell that story.
I can tell it because once again, language barrier. Even if the girl hears the story, I don't think she's gonna catch on. Okay.
All right.
So so I was kind of like a month into dating this girl, or 2 months, not serious, like, but we're dating. I don't know, I thought we were exclusive-ish, and we were at her place, and you know, like on the MacBook back in the day, there was that photo thing where you take videos and pictures on the laptop.
Right.
So we were doing that, like whatever, and then I had to go do something. I had a dinner, and then I said I'm gonna come back after, and she was like, okay, cool. So I go to the dinner, I call her, she doesn't answer, so I'm like, okay, like she knows I'm coming over, so I just go. And she has a friend over, one of her friends, and I show up, and it was just awkward, like they weren't expecting me, and I was like, well, this is kind of weird. So her friend leaves, and then in my head I'm like, what the fuck was that about? So I go in her room, whatever, and the laptop is open to where we were just, you know, like our little videos of like these stupid things that we were doing. But there's a new video of her and her friend. I guess they just continued being stupid, like smoking, listening to music, whatever. And so I play it, and in the video, she sees me calling, and she's like, whatever, and puts the phone down. And I'm like, excuse me, bitch?
I remember she said, fuck that.
Oh, yeah, she said, fuck that, and put the phone down.
Yeah, she saw your name. She was like, ugh, it's Alessia, fuck that. And then she puts it down.
Yeah.
I was offended for you.
I was so offended when I saw that. I immediately, and I showed her laptop. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. And then I left, and I was like, fuck you. And I left, and I was done with her. But then I was out one night.
Uh-huh.
And I saw another one of her friends, and I wasn't even attracted to her, but I seduced her. And I was like, you know, I heard that you're really good in bed, and like I want to see what's up.
Ew.
And she was like, no, you dated so and so, like we can't.
How old were you? You must have been so young.
I was.
Okay.
I was like 20.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, I heard you're really good in bed, so.
Who said that?
I don't remember exactly what I said.
I heard around, you know.
No, but like, yeah, like
some sources that you're really
from multiple sources. So I was like, let's go, and she was like, no, I can't. Like, you're my friend's ex, and I was like, no, I wasn't serious. Like, you know, whatever. So I seduced her, and I had sex with her, and she felt guilty. The girl, she was feeling bad after, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go. Like I was like, I felt messy. Like I was like, why didn't I just like, why did I do that? I don't know. Like, but I wanted revenge or something. Like,
You were being messy just to be messy, honey.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. You were in your
Yeah.
messy era.
I wasn't even attracted to the girl. And I just did it to
I just find it so funny because
fuck her best friend.
I just find it so funny because it's not you to do
No.
that, like, at all. So
No.
you just, like, went cuckoo there for a second.
For a sec. And then I was done.
Oh man, it's okay. We actually, that reminds me that we ended up with someone that we didn't know was as messy as they were. Do you know where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
2 years into our relationship, get this, people. 2 years into our relationship, we're driving along, a street, and then we see this building, and I point at it, and I'm like, oh,
I've been there before.
I know this building. Someone I know is in that building. And then you were like, oh, someone I know is also in that building. And then we looked at each other, and I was like, uh-oh. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, wait, hold on a minute.
What's her name?
I was like, yeah, what's her name? And then you said her name. We'll just call her Julia. You were like,
Yeah.
Julia. And I was like,
Oh, shit.
fuck.
Because that was the first girl you ever slept with.
And then I was like, you slept with her, didn't you? And then
I'm
you're
like,
like, yeah,
yeah.
you slept with her too, didn't you? And I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, fuck. Damn it. So it was
Yeah.
just like so ridiculous because obviously this is so very gay. The gay worlds are usually
It's
very,
small.
very small. I don't like
Yeah.
when they intertwine very
No.
much. But you know what?
That's
I
the
ended up-
only one and only time it intertwined for us.
Yeah, but it was. I ended up finding out that I intertwined with her a couple times because she
Oh, no.
slept with a bunch of my exes.
No. That girl is messy.
Yo, she went around, man. She went
Yeah.
around.
Oh, man.
Yeah. But anyways, after she found out that we were in touch and that we were seeing each other and dating, she just fell off the face of the earth. And I was like, that's right, bitch. You get the
Yeah.
fuck away from my wife. Go fuck with my exes. I don't care, but not my wife.
Yeah.
Not my future wife, at least. 'Cause I always
No.
knew I was going to lock you in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's that.
Yeah.
Woo.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah.
Good stories, though. Good memories.
Yeah. So let's share other people's memories.
Yeah, let's go because we need a little bit of
Yeah, take the
little-
spotlight off of us.
Yeah, we do. We really do.
Just to let everyone know,
Come closer to
they
the
are
mic.
consenting to sharing these stories, but we're not going to say who it is. Like we're not going to say who. We're not going to say the username or anything
Right.
like that. People came in our DMs and was like, "So this happened,"
Yeah.
but they consented to us sharing this on the podcast.
Yeah, if you guys wanna interact with us and just have a story featured on our podcast, just follow us on Instagram because that's where we ask people questions and take
And we
down
share
their
them.
answers and share them here, but
Yeah.
without sharing any usernames. So
No.
yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Story number 1. Shoot.
So these are funny, embarrassing, or just like worthy of sharing
'Kay.
kind of things. Okay.
All right, let's go.
So date spent the entire time boasting about how much money they have and then asked me to split the check. Also told me how many girls they could pull while on a date with me. Train wreck. That's so icky.
Wow.
That's so icky.
Major secondhand embarrassment for that person. Whoever the fuck you are, ew.
Yeah.
Like,
That's not cool.
fucking ew.
Oh.
That is not cute at all.
Okay.
All
Here's
right.
another one. It's not really a story, but it always makes me laugh. Having sexy time with my ex, and naturally I was topping her, and I fucking drooled on her while looking deep into her eyes. We just burst out laughing. She must have like a gorgeous face for you to be like topping her and like drooling like what?
Yo, I'm so sorry this happened to you.
That's
I'm
fucking funny.
I'm really sorry that you went through
I
that,
would have
man.
also burst out laughing because it's your ex that you know, like it's not a stranger. If it was a stranger, I would have kind of been like, ugh.
Yeah, that would
But
have
it's
been
not a
even worse.
stranger, so that's better.
Yeah. That was a good one, man. Kudos for sharing that one, that's for sure.
All right. The first time I hooked up with my GF, we were both drunk, and I went down on her. This is my first time ever going down on a girl, too. The next morning, I was so hungover and sick.
Oh, no.
She teasingly asked me if I was that repulsed by her kitty cat or if it was just her. 6 years later, she still teases me that her kitty made me physically ill. I was mortified, but at first, I'm having a hard time reading this.
Yeah, you are.
She was mortified at first, but now they laugh about it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an unfortunate turn of events, but
Yeah.
it worked out.
It's probably because you were lying down and you had too much to drink and you're lying down on your tummy. It had nothing to do with her kitty cat.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
Of course, because they're still together, so
Yeah.
it's all good.
Okay. So, not sure if it's embarrassing or just sad and awkward. I had a girlfriend break up with me while on a trip she took me on. Oof.
Ooh.
And apparently, unbeknownst to me, she wanted to break up before the trip but decided we should still go. We had to share a hotel room and a 4-hour car ride home the next day, longest drive ever. So many red flags I missed there. Very early on, I had to take them to get a breathalyzer installed in their car, but because of a recent DUI, but they were downplaying it, and it hadn't fazed me. Oh, to be young and dumb.
Ooh.
Lots of red flags.
Wow.
Yeah.
Those are
Damn.
huge red flags. Damn. Wow. I'm very sorry you went through that. That's not cute at all.
Yeah. You want to read some?
Why? Because you're having a hard time? What am I reading
With the
now?
mask, I'm having... there's 2 there.
Okay, 2. Okay, so one's in black, one's in white.
Yeah.
All right, cool. First time staying over... I'm like blocking my face. First time staying over her place and hooking up in the middle of the night. She woke me up to hit it from the back. Oh, yeah. Her dog sleeps in the bed. The dog apparently licked her ass. When she spun, the dog went flying. Oh, no. Thankfully, there were no injuries to the pooch, but it took me a while to stop laughing hysterically.
Aww.
That's epic. I mean, not the dog going flying, of course. I'm happy the dog is fine, of course.
JQ1 did something similar to
JQ2.
us.
But it wasn't during sex.
JQ1.
Was it?
Yeah.
During sex?
Yeah.
Which
I was hitting you from the back and I was standing and you were on the edge of the bed.
Right.
And we had the straps
Right.
where it was like really long.
Right.
It was dangling. So as I was strapping you, I could feel something tugging. And I looked down and she was a baby and she was biting on the strap and like tugging it, you know? And then I pulled it and I tucked it in and I kept going. But then she wrapped her tiny little arms around my leg. She started humping me while I was doing you. So I had to kind of shoo her off of me. But I could feel her like, you know when she really holds you.
She was like hugging your leg. She was like 3 months old, I remember at the time.
She was a very early bloomer.
She started
in that
humping
department.
at 3. Yo, this little thing at 3 years old was like this
3
big.
months old.
3 months old, sorry. She was like this
She was
big.
tiny.
Tiny little thing.
And she wanted to hump me.
Humping you.
Always wanted to hump my leg.
Yeah, she never wanted to hump me.
And then I
thank
got
God.
her boyfriend Steven and saved me
Yeah. It was love at first sight. She
Yeah.
still humps him to this day.
every day.
Oh yeah. Next story is okay, so was blessed to have my first threesome with my wife and a female friend of mine from back in the day. Nice. Downside, it was in our car, so we were limited on space. It was great until my friend was straddling my wife and I entered the friend from behind. My head kept hitting the light on the roof of the car with every thrust. Every time it turned on, she literally said, "Nope." We were parked a few houses down from where she lived. Brought my wife and I even closer, but maybe next time we find a bed.
That's a great idea. Next time you find a bed.
Oh, man. We should do an episode on threesomes gone wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should. We have a couple stories.
I'm telling you, when a threesome goes wrong, it goes wrong.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna blow through a couple more because we have to end the episode in like 2 minutes.
Right.
So, I basically lost my V card in a bathroom stall in a UK equivalent to a Walmart. After I finished, I saw the bathroom door wasn't locked and it was a bit open.
Oh no! Jesus Christ! I'm sorry.
My girlfriend at the time tried to kiss me and somehow spit an onion piece in my eye.
How does... Anyways, I have so many questions.
Okay. Fell asleep. Yep, that was me too.
Just do one more.
One more, okay. Another one. Lost my virginity in an all-woman 3-way in a laundry room where everyone at the party heard.
Oh, wow. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know if I should be proud of you or if I should be embarrassed for you or if I should be happy for you.
Did people clap when you walked out? What happened? Like, you just left us hanging there.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I'm proud of you.
Well, here we go.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it for now.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for listening. We're going to wrap this up so we don't go too much over time. But thank you guys for listening. We hope you enjoyed this one. We sure the fuck did.
Yeah.
Don't forget to follow and subscribe and just, if you have some funny ass dating stories, just
pop them in the comments.
Poop them in the comments for us because we love hearing those. So that's a wrap for today. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.